Black folks in Mississippi don't be taking shit serious. Let me tell y'all a story about one of my home health patients. A couple years ago, I was at a patient's house doing a visit, and I hear on the front door. Patient don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. Well, then it gets louder. Willie, if you don't open this motherfucking door. I said, Willie, you want me to go get that? He was like, shut your mouth. I was like, well, who is it? He said, that's my dealer. I said, yo, dealer? He said, girl, shut up. I said, I'm about to go out this window. And he was like, no, you gonna go answer the door. And I was like, Willie, I am white. He said, yeah, and if you don't want to get your white ass killed, you gonna do what I tell you, or he about to come up in here, we both about to get got. And I was like, oh shit, you right. I said, okay, what do I do when I answer the door? He was like, tell him I'm dead. And I was like, what if he tried to come up in here? And he was like, I'm gonna stand behind you with a baseball bat. All right. He said, but you gotta stay cool. All right, I got this. Here my dumb ass go. Open the door. You here to get the body? He said, the body? I said, yeah, I got here. Old Willie told me he was smoking that loud, but then he got real quiet. I don't know what happened. I said, you can come on in, but don't touch nothing. Police about to be here. They got to take pictures and shit. Man, I said, police, that man took off. I shut the door. Willie's that back there all hyping me up. I was low-key hyped too. He was like, girl, you from these streets? He said, I ain't even have to tell you say nothing about the police. You know how to get rid of his ass? I was like, Willie, what do we do now? He was like, shit, you got $20? I said, man, if you don't sit your old ass down somewhere, y'all, those are my favorite types of patients though. I ain't even gonna lie. They keep me entertained and they be teaching me how to survive in these streets, so don't play with me.